What are some synonyms for tired? I'm tired of saying I'm tired. I'm tired of saying I'm exhausted. Summer flying is beating me down.
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade.
Hey freaking flyers, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Brandon and I'm a flight attendant who loves to share behind the scenes looks at life in the sky. But last month I decided to do something a little different and I tracked my sleep for an entire month. Why? Well, as a flight attendant, sleep can be complicated. Between the changing time zones, the early report times, and the overnight flights, it feels like, and it's felt like for a very long time, my body is constantly adjusting. I know people comment that, oh, you do this so well, but I'm gonna be honest with you. On the back end of it, it really does take a toll on your body. I was looking for a spray that I could put in my bag to keep with me on layovers because I am not sleeping well and it's affecting me because I'm working so much and I'm like, I don't want to be constantly exhausted. Like, to sleep for 8 hours and to feel like you only slept for 2 hours, like, the math is not mathing. So I thought it'd be interesting to see how my sleep patterns actually look while I'm working. And to be honest, I was a little nervous about the results. So here's how I did it. With the help of the sponsor of today's video, Ultrahuman. The Ultrahuman Ring Air is a newly launched ultra-comfortable fitness wearable designed to monitor your sleep, movement, and recovery. It tracks everything: how long I sleep, how restful the sleep is, and even things like REM cycles. I have the anecdotal notes from the vlogs about how I feel after each sleep. The question is the data going to match how I actually feel? Let's find out. All right, so week one, I was ending a busy schedule of flying back-to-back long-haul flights. The biggest adjustment to me starting out was getting used to wearing the ring while I was sleeping. I don't like to sleep with anything touching me. I don't like to wear a necklace. I barely like to wear clothes. So I knew that wearing a watch wasn't going to be an option. However, the Ultrahuman Ring Air is really light in size, it's hypoallergenic, and the sleek design makes it ideal for 24/7 wearability. So this is night one. After a full day of travel, I got 6 hours of sleep. Not the worst, but definitely not great. According to the app, I spent more time in light sleep than deep sleep, which might explain why I woke up feeling a little groggy. Day 7 of 7 is complete. I am worn out, broke down. I don't even know how I managed to make it through this flight. Long haul flight to Athens, and unfortunately, I accidentally disconnected the ring from the app, so I had no data. And I didn't realize that until after the trip when I went back looking for the data to be like, oh, let me see what my numbers have looked like the last couple of days. That's when I realized I had no data because the ring was disconnected. I was starting to make an intentional focus on getting more sleep. I'm gonna get in the bed and take a nap for at least 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes it's really not about the number of hours you sleep though, it's about the quality. I've noticed that when I'm on the ground, I tend to sleep deeper, but when I'm in a different time zone, I'm not in my own bed, my sleep is completely out of sync. Now, week 3, it was brutal. Let me tell you, the jet lag hit so hard. The first night after landing, I only slept for 3 hours and 45 minutes, and it didn't even feel like it. I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time, and that is having an early night. I am feeling very lethargic after all of this broken rest that I've had, and it's only, I want to say 2 p.m. in the States, but, well, on the East Coast. But yeah, I'm just feeling not 100%, so tossing and turning all night. I didn't even know I moved that much in my sleep, but it's a result of factors such as an uncomfortable mattress, stress, overheating, or any other unsuitable sleeping conditions. My sleep data showed I was getting an average of 4 to 5 hours of sleep, with most of it in light sleep. The weird part is I started to feel more used to it as the weeks went on, but the data shows otherwise. Between weeks 3 and weeks 4, I took some time off to recharge and revisit family. I really wanted to see if my body would be able to catch up on some of the sleep that I've been missing. The sleep depth tracker is actually a really useful tool for that. I kind of got obsessed with not seeing that red number and trying to get it into the green. And spoiler alert, it worked. I slept for a solid 9 hours on my first night off, and the app shows deep sleep for almost half of that time. Good morning, freaking flyers. So, still in Chicago. I'm currently home alone. Nobody's here. But I've been up for a few hours trying to do some work. So towards week 4 is when I'll say I started to develop a healthy obsession with the tracking, and I even started looking forward to waking up to the daily and weekly insights. The app just pings right on my phone and is like, hey, this is what you should know about today, or this is what you should focus on tonight before you go to sleep, or hey, your ring is off your body. That one was really helpful, especially when I was at work and I would like take it off to wash my hands or do something like that. In addition, the sleep index helped to make sense of why there were nights I would go to sleep all night, wake up the next morning and feel really unrested. Good morning. Yeah. It's definitely day after realness, for real. I am going to gather myself and maybe just take my nap to the beach because I'm just laying in bed and I could lay at the beach or I could lay by the pool and accomplish the same goal. So I think that's going to be the plan. And the sleep debt counter was actually a really novel way for me to like face the facts and confront my unhealthy relationship with sleep. Over the month, it became natural to just wear the ring all the time. I'll admit I was nervous how it would hold up at work because this job puts a toll on the body, but the Ultrahuman ring has a fully round design, making it not only comfortable, but also scratch resistant and waterproof. Trust me, I have put this thing through the test and it has gotten beaten up over the course of this month. I put this thing through the test. I love it. It's not bulky at all. It's a very sleek design. It's comfortable. I wear it for hours. I can put on gloves at work. I can wash my hands. I can go into the ovens. I can push the cart. I can do all the things and I forget that it's on until it's time for me to make sure I have it on because I'm about to take a nap and crew rest. One time I mentioned in the vlog, I know when I don't have it on. I really do need the rest because we had 1 hour, 55-minute breaks, but I spent like the whole first half of that break in panic mode because I got up to the bunk and I didn't have my ring, my Ultrahuman ring, and I broke down. I tore those bunks apart. I went downstairs, tore the aft galley apart. I went back to the mid galley, tore that apart, went back to the bunks, and then I found my ring. So I probably gave everybody a mini heart attack only to be like, oops, I found it, y'all. But yeah. I'm tired. I need the rest. So after 1 month-ish of tracking my sleep as a flight attendant, here's what I've learned. My sleep is all over the place. Shocking, right? But more importantly, the quality of my sleep is just as important as the quantity. I also realized that even when I sometimes feel okay, the data doesn't lie. My body isn't always getting the rest that it needs. So what's next? I'm going to try to be more intentional with my rest, setting aside time to wind down before bed, and when possible, trying to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Now that one right there, that's going to be a little tricky, but I know it's so important and I have to do something differently. If you're curious about how I'm going to be improving my sleep over the coming months, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I will be sharing in my vlogs moving forward more about my sleep tracking journey, and what I'm doing to better myself. Sleep is so important, you all, and it's something I'm tired of tackling alone. Special thanks to Ultrahuman for playing a part in my journey and sponsoring today's video. If anything I've said in today's video resonates with you, be sure to head over to Ultrahuman and check out their new Ring Air. It's available in 5 different aesthetic finishes, so it's gonna be the fitness wearable you never want to sleep without. As a subscriber to my channel, make sure you head over to the link in the description box, ultrahuman.com/FlyWithAGuy, and use the discount code FLY10, applicable worldwide. Thanks again for following along on this sleep tracking journey. Let me know down in the comments, how do you manage your sleep when you're traveling? And don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. I'm Brandon, I'm a guy who flies, and while you all head over to check out Ultrahuman, I'm gonna get ready to head out to work. I'll see you all next time. And the sleep depth, that means setting aside time to wind. I'm Brandon, I'm a guy of fly.